When doing sorting and filtering, Excel is pretty good at protecting your data. The problem starts when you override it. In this video, I'll show you how Excel sorting works today and where the real danger actually is, and how to stay on the safety rails every time. Let's set sail. First, we're going to take a look at sorting. And it's important to know that sorting moves entire rows, not just the values. And it assumes that each row is a complete record. So you take a look at this, you can see that each student has a class, assignment, and score. If you want to sort this data, you can click anywhere in this list, and then in the ribbon, there's a sort and filter option, and we're going to do custom sort because we want to sort by score. So we select score in the sort by, and we're going to sort by largest to smallest, and click OK. And now you see Excel has moved the rows so that they are now in order from biggest to smallest score. This is Excel doing sorting exactly the way it was designed to do. I'm going to undo that and put it back the way it was. And now I'm going to show you where things can go wrong. I'm going to select just the scores. And again, I'm going to go to sort and filter and custom sort. And Excel pops up a warning and it says it found more data than the only thing I selected was scores, but it found more data. And it gives you the option to either expand the selection or continue with the current selection. So just to show you how things can go wrong, I'm going to continue with the current selection and then click sort. And I'm going to sort largest to smallest and click OK. And you see what it did was just sorted the scores. It did not move the students and their assignments around, it only sorted the scores. Excel didn't mess up, it did exactly what I told it. So I'm going to undo this so I can put the scores back with the students and assignments they belong to, and again click in A2. So when you notice that you've made a mistake like that, undo is your friend, so Control-Z or the undo button will help you out. And it's important to know that once you save, you will lose the ability to undo. So if you've saved this and closed it and come back later, you will not be able to undo the score sorting if you made a mistake like that. So the reason Excel warned you is it detected that this looks like a table and it looks like a lot of information that all belongs together. And when it popped up that warning, it was asking us, are you sure you want to just sort the score? So I'm going to do it one more time. Just selecting the scores and choosing custom sort again, but this time I'm going to expand the selection. And you see that it selected the entire table of data, and I can choose score and largest to smallest, just like I did in the very first example. And now all the students' scores are sorted from largest to smallest. So again, I'm going to undo that because I want to keep us at the same starting point. And the next thing I want to show you is that you can sort by more than one thing at a time. So again, I've selected one cell. I'm going to choose sort and filter, custom sort. And the first thing I'm going to sort by is class from A to Z. And then I'm going to add a level and choose score and largest to smallest. And now when I click OK, you will see that because I sorted first by class, it first alphabetizes by class. And then inside that, the scores are sorted largest to smallest. So math is grouped together and sorted largest to smallest. And now there's one other thing I want to show you. I'm going to undo my sort again. Click in just the one cell again. But right here, what I'm going to do is insert a row. And now my table of scores is broken into two pieces separated by this blank row. And you will see what happens when I do that. So I'm going to sort and filter again, custom sort. I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm just going to choose score and largest to smallest once again and click OK. And you see it only sorted these top three scores. It did not see these scores that are on the bottom. And the reason for that is there's a blank row. So that's one thing that you might run into. Sometimes you may have a blank row and it will split your data, and so not all of your data will get sorted. I'm going to undo again, and again choose the first cell. The next thing I want to show you is filters. And the first thing I'm going to do is turn the filters on. So it's under sort and filter, just the same menu that we've been looking at, except now we're going to choose filter. So click filter and it automatically filters your data. And you can see if I want to just look at math scores, there's a little drop down on each of the columns, but I'm going to click on the one on the class column, and it gives you options for filtering. I'm going to deselect all of them and then just choose math and click OK. And now you see only math scores. The other scores have not disappeared. They've not been deleted. They're not shown, but they are not deleted. They're not gone. And you know that this table has been filtered because on the class column, on this little button, it has changed to look like a funnel with the down arrow. And you also know that some rows have been skipped because Excel has given a different color to the numbers in this row. They are blue here. And you can see that we have 5, but we don't have 6 and 7 anymore. So those rows are hidden. If we want to get them back, we click on that same class dropdown and click select all and click OK, and it brings all of them back. There's also a quicker way to bring them back. If you filtered on just one value, and I'll do that again, I'm just going to choose math. Again, now we're filtered. If I want to remove that filter, I click on the button next to the header and choose clear filter. And it removes all of the filters. So you don't have to reselect. You can just clear it and it gives you all of the data back. It unhides whatever may have been hidden by the filter. So the important things to remember are, if you receive that pop-up warning asking you if you want to expand the selection or continue with what you've currently selected, it's important to not ignore it and to consider what you actually want to sort before continuing on and doing the actual sort so that it sorts the data. Most of the time, you're probably going to want to expand the selection. You also have to watch out for blank rows splitting your data. And one way to be sure that you are sorting the right thing is to explicitly tell Excel the data you want to sort. And I will show you that very quickly. First thing I'm going to do is remove these filters. And again, we go back up to sort and filter and click on filter again. And it removes the filters. You see those buttons have disappeared now. And I am going to sort this probably the safest way possible, which is to just select everything that you want to sort, not just one cell, not just one column. And we're going to do sort and filter, custom sort, sort by score, largest to smallest, and click OK. And it has now sorted all of the data by score, largest to smallest. So if you explicitly tell Excel what you want to sort, it will work with you and give you exactly what you ask for. Now, there's a very easy way to have Excel remove a lot of the guesswork, so it's not guessing at what you want and you don't have to go out of your way to select all of the data and do the sort that way. And I will cover that in the next video. So until next time, I wish you smooth sailing.